global profit pool. These companies that I work with, all these products are just as amazing to save lives and the whole bit there with water and all this other stuff. We also have for sale products for profit that are products that we can use here. I can't announce them right now. We're just at a phase right now where we just are not ready to announce some of these products because they are going to change entire industries. And we don't want to get the word out too early because the markets will shift, trying to prepare to keep us out of the market. That's how powerful they are. And when I'm talking about marketplaces, I'm talking about hundreds and hundreds of millions and $1 billion markets that we will disrupt with products and services that have never been out before. We are going to be the ones who will be selling them to the global marketplace. Some of the products will be on store shelves that everybody in the world can buy. So if someone you don't even relate it to, nobody related to Global One picks up that product off the shelf that we produce, there's a profit made on that. I take a percentage of my profit and I put it in a global profit pool. So you guys make money on it. Nobody in Global One had a direct purchase of that, but guess what happened is that because of the charity and all the good work and all the good people that are around us, we have some of the biggest names in Hollywood and music and television that are all ready to put their names on this. They're ready to go as soon as we're ready to rock this thing out, and the names are very impressive. You have thousands and thousands of letters coming from doctors. You have videos coming showing all this goodwill that's happening. In real-life circumstances, you cannot buy that credibility in a lifetime. We're buying that credibility in weeks and months. So when our products are on the shelf using the same foundation of these eco-biosciences, we have, when they say, well, okay, it's a new product, but how do I know it works? Well, you would just go to our website. You'll see 14,000, testimonials from doctors. You'll see 4,000 videos from every single major charity of the world telling us how good our stuff is. The science is in with your product you're buying right here. I think that's a pretty good endorsement. We know we're going to have huge sales. We already have the biggest retailers in the country ready for our products. These are game-changing. The timing, this couldn't have been done last year, and it couldn't have been done next year. It's perfect timing because of our relationships we have with these products and these sciences. There are several of them that are in industries that I'll give you an example. I can't tell you what the product is, but it's in the cattle industry. There is something that happens to cattle, and it's the number one cause of monetary loss in the entire cattle industry around the world. And we have a product that prevents this from happening. Nobody in the world has anything like it. We already have all the science behind it. We've already have every major distributor in the industry that distributes around the world for all the various things that go to cattle farms and dairy farms and all that are already clamoring to get our product. It's a multi-billion-dollar loss to the industry. How much are they going to pay to not have that loss anymore? We are the only people in the world to have this. It's nothing. I don't think anyone on this call is going to be buying this product unless you got a dairy farm or a cattle farm. You're not going to be buying this product. But guess what happens is I'm taking part of my profits and I'm putting it in the global profit pool. And it's going to be a ton of profits. That's just 2 products I've talked about. We have 300 on our list. 300 game-changing products in all walks of life. Things you couldn't even imagine. You're like, wow, I never thought of that before. Marketplaces that are so massive that you just don't even understand how big they are until you're part of them. Everyday chemicals and things that you have in your kitchen and things like that you buy. We have eco-friendly, biosafe stuff that is so far beyond safe, it's classified as a food product. Your dog can eat it. Your kid can eat it. You're not going to get sick. That's how important this stuff is, plus all the good we're doing, changing the world with everything else we're doing. There's just so much good we're doing with all this stuff. So you can see how this starts happening is that because Global One donated pennies, everybody in his members donated pennies to the charity. The charity gave away all this great product around the world for goodwill. We have every star, rock stars, music stars, Hollywood stars, some of the biggest names in television. When we're able to announce some of these names, you're going to be blown away by this. Who's behind this? We already have endorsements by the African Chamber of Commerce. Every major charity is behind this. It's amazing. But that goodwill gives us a letter of endorsement that you cannot earn or buy any in the world that are going. So people are going to be buying our products, all of our products, and they're all safe. They're family safe. They're kids safe. They're friendly. The whole bit. Millions and millions of dollars in profits we've made over here. They are going into the profit pool. You are going to enjoy that on your own points that you earn. You're going to get a share of that global profit pool. Everybody else who's earning points in the global profit pool, you're getting 20% of theirs through your 5 generations. It doesn't matter if the profits came from outside. The profit pool just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's just divided by the people who are earning it. You as founders, there's a whole second profit pool that only you guys are in. So as the company gets bigger and bigger and bigger, it's the same amount of people in the profit pool. So you can imagine when it gets 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times bigger in profits, you're getting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 times the commission checks. There will never be any more people on the founder's profit and the founder's side of things. So, but the company's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I'm going to tell you about another thing we're doing. Want to give you this is a fun project now because this one I can tell you about. Is we have a product that'll be for sale. It is any woman on here can attest that cosmetics and anything that can make you look younger, feel younger, the whole bit is going off the shelf. Matter of fact, a lot of men are jumping in now, and they won't tell you, but they are. We have a product that is so hydrating and so good for the skin, there is nothing on the shelf anywhere. Revlon, Rock, it doesn't matter. Nobody has anything close to this because we have the super hydrating water. Most makeups are 80, 90% water. Most people don't realize that. We have these bioscience compounds that we're able to basically, they just change the compound to do whatever they need it to do. So we get this super hydrating water and perfectly balanced water with the bioscience, and we have a product that is so amazing. We put a batch together just for our testing, and we gave some bottles to some very high profile Hollywood types. A very high profile Hollywood couple offered 9 figures to have the rights to this hydration cream that the wife liked it so much. And when it was turned down, they offered 10 figures for the exclusive for this product. Still turned it down. This is our product, not theirs. It's ours, and it's part of the profit pool for you guys. I want to take it a step further because this shows the scope of what we're doing. The products, not only we have the facial creams and things all that. It is so different. You can tell instantaneously when it touches your skin. There's nothing you've ever put on, and I can guarantee that part. But we also have a lotion. Well, the lotion is not just a lotion. We have a lotion. We have a lotion that has an SPF in it, so you can, for sun protection. We also have a lotion for people who don't want to be in the sun. They can give them a light, medium, or darker tan. We have the rights to this FDA, EPA-approved oil, and it comes from like a coconut or something. It's pretty interesting how they extract this oil, but the oil doesn't stain you and make you look orange like people are used to with these fake tans. It is so natural looking that people cannot tell the difference between a tan. So if you're very sun conscious in the whole bit, you now have a light, medium, and dark version of this lotion. You just put it on in the morning like you do any other time, and you're going to get a nice little tan. Well, we also have a version that has, remember the spray in the room that I told you about that gets rid of the mosquitoes and the bugs and all that kind of stuff? We have a bug repellent. We're also not only going to sell that, but we're going to be giving bottles and bottles and bottles to go over to Indonesia and Africa and places like that. And when the families rub it on in the morning, they don't have mosquito bites. We've just helped with malaria. So there's a lot of cross going on here. Now here's where it gets really fun. Our product, what we're doing is that the containers that the product comes in, they are clear plastic containers. We're sending them to Africa, Indonesia, and India, and the kids in school are going to hand paint little pictures of African kids or whatever they do, and they're going to put their little initials on there, and we're going to give them $1 for every unit that they sell. They're going to make more money than their parents. That's the packaging that's going to be on the shelf in all these stores and supermarkets and chain stores around the country. You don't think that's a great story? The people that are interested in this story will have us on every single television news station in the country and the world for that matter, because it's such a great story. Because not only are we doing this great good, we have the whole charitable side of things that people are going to hear about. Then when they hear about the Project Save Lives, they're going to go to the website and they're going to see we have a whole series of for-sale products that they can purchase, or if they have a business or some of that nature. And now they're going to buy our products because of all the great things, not what you're doing, but the great things that the products do. Everything that sells in the for-profit, a percentage of that of mine goes into the global profit pool. I'm going to tell you guys one more thing because this can start leaking out, and this is going to be a really fun thing that we're going to do down the way. Just as this is a very, very well thought out and very well structured plan, we will be taking, I don't know how many months down the way. Let's just give it 3 or 6 months. There's no timeline on this, so don't put a timeline on it. But what we're going to do is we have our membership growing and growing and growing. We know that we're going to have a lot of people out there who have good ideas. They may have a new software that's going to change things. They may have a new, whatever it is. They've invented something. They have a product that they want to get out. They don't know how to get it out. They don't know where to get it produced. They don't know how to get it created. Another thing that most entrepreneurs have a problem with, inventors I should say, is they don't have the money. They don't have the capital. A third thing they don't have the marketing. We are going to give a call to every single person in our group, in our program, in our business, in Global One to say, look, if you have an idea that you think is good, you think it might be good, your wife has something they think is good, your next door neighbor, your grandfather, your mom, give it to us. If we like it, we will help produce it, we will fund it, and we'll get it on the store shelves, or if it's a product that needs to be sold, like a software in it, we'll help get it marketed on the internet. But guess what we have? We have a group of members who are going to buy the product, use the product, or promote the product from within. Well, what we will do is that you have our guarantee that we're going to make it happen because we would never ruin our reputation by trying to get sneaky and take something. Matter of fact, we want to brag that we helped somebody who had an idea for the last year, 2 years, 5 years. We helped them get it launched, help their dreams, help their family. But guess what we're going to ask in return? We're going to ask for a little bit of a percentage in profits to stay with the company. Well, guess where those profits go? They go right back in the global profit pool. We don't know how many winners we're going to have. There may be 1, there may be 10, there may be 1,000 winners. All those profits are going in the profit pool that you guys are sharing in. Tell me any other company that even thinks on this level. I don't know of any. So I'm going to kind of leave it at that long-term plan. And I'll tell you what, I don't even know what this business is going to be in 5 and 10 years from now because it's going to look a lot different than it does now, but it's going to be very, very successful, I'll tell you that. So with that, I'm going to end the call, and I appreciate everyone. Like I said, I see a lot of different states here, a lot of East Coast. I see different countries, and I know it's late in a lot of places. I really appreciate everyone being part of this. It has to happen with you guys. It doesn't happen without everybody with the enthusiasm and all you leaders that are out there. And trust me, your name and reputation, that's the key thing here is that we're here to give all the support and everything you need. So your name and reputation is safe and sound, and you're building a solid business for you and your family and loved ones and so forth. And that's what you can do with this. I've never, ever seen a business program developed like this that gives you such opportunity in so many ways that this can't be emulated. Nobody in the world will be able to emulate this program. It would take them decades to put this together because this is a lifetime of my work putting this together. It didn't come together overnight. So, again, I appreciate everybody here. You're helping make my dreams come true as well. We're going to do so many good things with this, and a lot of people are going to do very well for themselves. And it's going to be fun to be part of. It's going to be fun to see the evolution, the programs, the products, the services that we come up with as a team and as a group. It's going to be amazing. Who knows what we can change out there? And like I say, we may have the next Steve Jobs out there in the audience that can put together something that changed everything. And we help put that together, help make it happen. Hopefully we have 10 or 20 or 30, 50 or 100 or 1,000. So that's the big picture. You can start, telling people that general concept. I think it will help as we move forward here, and all you experts out here will understand that very, very easily and be able to translate it to anyone coming in. So with that, I again thank everybody for being on the call.